staff and faculty, you are often the first to notice when a student is struggling. Missed class, a shift in usual behavior, a sense that something just isn't right. You are not expected to diagnose mental health concerns or provide ongoing care, but knowing what to notice, how to respond, and where to refer can make a meaningful difference for students who are struggling. This short video will cover key signs of student distress and how to respond using the CARES model. You'll learn when and how to connect students to campus supports and the important role and boundaries of staff and faculty in helping to create a healthy, caring campus. Students don't always say when they're struggling. More often, distress shows up through changes over time in behavior, academics, engagement, or well-being. These signs may be subtle at first, and are best understood by noticing patterns rather than single incidents. Let's take a moment to look at some of the different types of signs. Behavioral signs involve changes in how a student acts or engages with others, such as withdrawal from classmates, group work, or previously enjoyed activities, frequent absences or arriving late to class, or uncharacteristic conflict with peers or instructors. Academic signs relate to changes in academic performance or work habits, such as missed deadlines or frequent requests for extensions, sudden drop in grades or exam performance, or statements like, "I just can't keep up anymore," or "I don't care about grades right now." Emotional signs reflect changes in mood, affect, or emotional expression, such as increased irritability, frustration, or emotional outbursts, flat or noticeably low mood, or heightened anxiety, panic, or excessive worry. Physical signs involve visible changes in physical well-being, such as noticeable changes in appearance or hygiene, frequent illness, or low energy or slowed movements. One sign alone does not necessarily indicate a crisis. What matters most are patterns, intensity, and changes from a student's usual behavior over time. Noticing and checking in early can help students access supports when they need it most, and ensure students feel cared for by our community. When you notice a student in need of support, you can follow the CARES model, a simple framework to use when helping students in distress. C. Check in. Reach out privately and express concern using observable facts. Starting with, "I've noticed," is one way to open the conversation. A. Acknowledge. Listen openly and without judgment. R. Refer. Connect the student to appropriate campus resources. E. Encourage. Encourage help-seeking, self-care, and use of supports. S. Self-care. Supporting students in distress can be a challenging and emotional experience. Practice self-care, know your boundaries and limitations, and reach out to a colleague or supervisor for support when needed. If something feels off, it is worth paying attention to. You do not need certainty to check in. A brief, respectful conversation can help clarify concerns and support students early. If it feels uncomfortable to express your concerns directly with the student, but you can't shake the feeling that something may be wrong, reach out to one of our care or counseling team members for support. We're always happy to connect. You can learn more about both the care team and counseling services by visiting their websites. When reaching out to the care team, counseling, or any other supports, it is important to use respectful communication when discussing the student's information. Use fact-based language and avoid assumptions. Share only necessary information with appropriate departments, and follow institutional guidelines regarding student privacy. When you decide to connect with student supports, it is helpful to know which team to contact. For support with mild to moderate mental health concerns, learning skills support, or general well-being, contact the Counseling and Learning Strategy team. For concerning behavior or students in distress requiring urgent support, contact the care team through email or by phoning security. Someone from the care team will respond as soon as possible, generally within a couple hours during the workday and up to 12 hours on evenings and weekends. For non-life-threatening safety concerns, contact RRU Security. For immediate threats to life and safety, call 911, then, when possible, call campus security. When in doubt, reach out. You are not alone. As we all work together to create a healthy and caring campus, remember, you are not responsible for providing therapy or ongoing care. Protecting boundaries supports both you and our students. Your role is to notice, connect, and refer when needed. Thank you for helping foster a caring learning environment for our students and the broader RRU community.